ashes of your buddy that you just had, and it just gives it like a little extra pop. But that way you can celebrate by eating the ashes of your buddies.
King just shakes his head and he just walks off. He's like, just kind of mumbling. He's like,
Pretty sure that's standard goblin tribe behavior. I don't think my tribe's really that weird.
I will say this, though. There are like these shriveled up corpses in all of the holes. So these two people were not in the graves. And plus, I mean, they haven't decomposed at all, really. So they weren't actually from the graves, because there are corpses in there.
Do they have clothes? They had clothes on.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. They have like farmers' clothes on. Yeah.
Farmers' clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Maybe there's a farm where they got these guys.
You guys,
don't we have a farm we're supposed to check out?
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Let's see.
Do you have an extra hero point for that?
Harmick, Heimdall. Oh, let's see. Is that the boars? The farms? The boars are tearing up the farm? Or is it Hussey? Or Olden's Orchard?
There was a mill, the orchard, the church, and the inn, or the tavern. So yeah, and then you also heard about a farm as well.
Is this a building here right in front of us?
Yeah, that's the church itself. Yeah.
Well, let's go check out the church.
Okay. Sure.
I'm assuming there's a door right here following this path.
There is no doors on that side to where you're at, but you do see that there is a porch on the eastern side over here.
I see the porches.
Yeah,
let's follow Splug.
And then there's a bunch of windows and stuff that are closed. Like these 5 windows here. These are windows.
I'm going to sneak up to here because it looks like...
Sure. Yeah. So as you climb up on the porch, it's a beautiful porch, actually. It's made of like a high-quality white wood. And there's 2 stone glass windows. One depicts some type of, you would imagine, some type of god. And the other window has a bunch of golden keys on it. But both of these windows have several spots in it that have been broken. And you can actually, so there's all kinds of like different color glass that's on the ground. And you can see that represented on the map as well. And the door is made of wood and brass. And you can actually see inside of the windows. So if you were to go over to the windows, you will be able to see inside Emu. And you can kind of see in where you're at now.
Hey, did you ever hear the story about the goblin that farted in church? He had to sit in his own pew.
I wonder if he put that together and was like waiting for it. Sit in his own pew. I love it. That's good. So you have I'm giving you a hero point for remembering the farm.
Okay.
So I believe several of you have a couple of extra hero points. And according to the Pathfinder rules, you're supposed to lose your extra points at the
end of a session.
At the end of a session. So I'm going to let them carry over for this session, seeing that I did not mention that last time. So you guys will have your extra hero points for this session, but they will go away if you don't use them this session. And then, of course, you start every session with 1 hero point also.
Cool.
So basically what you can use your hero points for is you can use it to make a reroll. You can spend all of your hero points to recover from death. You will lose the dying condition and you'll be at 0 hit points basically. So that's what the HPs are for.
Do I see anything inside the church as I'm kind of peeking in the window?
Where you're at, you can see that there's pews and stuff inside of there. Yeah. You can definitely see there's pews.
Okay, but nothing moving around. Okay.
No. No. You hear a... I will say that you hear a little... You can hear some scuffling and some scratching, though.
Okay.
So let me
I'll check the door here.
Okay, yeah. You can definitely... Yeah, okay. So, yeah, the door, you just... The door's already open. The door's kind of... And it just kind of opens up. And you can see inside of this church. And there's actually 2 creatures in here. But we'll get... and they're up, as you can see on the map, where the altar is. And the raised dais and stuff. They're up there. So... What's going on in here is there's a lot of long wooden pews, basically. And you can see that there's all kinds of bits of wood on the ground because you can see all of these claw marks in these wooden pews. And plus there's all kinds of feathers strewn all over the floor. And you can see that, there's a bunch of like a gold velvet type of pillow that, maybe the worshipers actually sat on or in the pews, because there are a bunch of pillows that are just shredded and feathers are everywhere. And the feather stuffing is all over the benches and on the wooden floor. There's all kinds of, you kind of look around and you can see that there's a bunch of books that have been ripped apart as well. And there's pages and leather-bound covers ripped and thrown all over the place as well.
All right, so I don't actually see the creature. What do the creatures look like? Do I do a perception check or something? Or?
I will give you the creatures now. So I'm getting them added to the combat tracker. All right. So these are what the creatures look like. The first creature, this is the image for it. So everybody, I would imagine, as adventurers, you would know what a quasit is. So I'm not going to make you do a roll for that. So you can definitely tell that the first creature is a quasit, and that's the image for it. I like the image for that quasit, actually. And the other creature also has a image, and this is what the second creature looks like.
Nice.
Has several sets of horns, all kinds of bulbous, like pus bubbles all over it, like a long rat tail with a couple of ends. It's definitely bipedal humanoid, has long claws, also has hooves of a goat. So this is definitely, not something that you would be familiar with. So your perception check is a 17. I don't think it would be perception to figure out what.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. But I'll use it this time, and then we'll start looking at the. Because I don't want to hold the game up. So, but next time we'll start using skills for. I believe it's. Let's see. What skills would it be?
It's like nature, occultism.
Yeah.
Arcana.
Yeah, for sure. So I believe it would be occultism, maybe.
It's reasonable.
Recall. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Well, those would be for creatures. So occultism would be creatures like aberrations, spirits, and oozes. And then like shadow, astral, ethereal planes. Let's see. I think Arcana may have something to do with it also.
Or religion if it's a demon, maybe. Let's see.
Yeah. I got to start reading more about the skills, because there's so much involved with every skill. And there you go.
Creatures
it would be
religion.
Yeah.
Celestials, fiends, and undead.
Yep. That is it, yeah. And fiends are demons and devils, as far as from what I can remember, so, yeah.
Well, I will try and see if I've heard about it from listening to King tell stories. Probably not.
Yeah, definitely not. You definitely know if this is an odd-looking creature. But yeah, these two creatures up at the west end on the pedestal, they're basically defacing like the altar, the podium. You know, you see, you know, this one weird creature, you have no clue what it is. It's thrown like an abacus and a set of scales and a bunch of ledgers just in the few seconds that you've been.
Did it see me come in? If I kind of like snuck in a little bit, did it?
No,
seem to notice
actually, it doesn't. So no, it doesn't. It doesn't even notice that you're there. And the closet is like scratching the murals on the walls and stuff, leaving these deep scratch gouges in the tapestries and stuff. They're basically just thrashing all of the furnishings up there.
Do we want to go in initiative order or something? Or just want to keep moving in, or what?
If you guys would start entering the church, then you guys would have to do a stealth check to keep your concealment. But if you guys want to just take them by surprise now, you can.
I'll be moving up stealthily. I won't start an attack unless anybody else does, but I'm going to get in a position. So this is me attempting to move forward to about halfway up to about to here.
Let me go ahead and do a check really quick to see if I notice anything, which I don't think I would. No, I do not hear you. The closet and the other, whatever it is just continue to destroy everything.
So,
does anyone want to go outside the window and come from behind?
You do see that there are a couple of doors in this huge auditorium. There is a door here. You can kind of see it there. And there is a door here. But the door in the northern part of the auditorium, there's this like huge stone, sort of like a worshiping bowl, has kind of been, you know, thrown over, and it's kind of leaning up against the wall and the door. So, God, I just noticed I've got all this skin sagging on my arm from all this weight that I've lost. Look at that. Flabolanche.
Nice.
That's what happens when you lose a bunch of weight. You got skin hanging all over the place. Ugh. All right, everybody. What do you guys think?
Well, I could take Mean's plug and come over here.
Yeah. That window is closed.
Come here.
You know, it has handles to where you can pull the wooden doors. You can swing them open. Probably glass behind it, of course, but. So we'll say you get moved over there. Slug will go with you.
So maybe we can cause a distraction while you guys go in there.
I'm good at distractions.
All right, so let's see. Omi and Kang, what do you guys want to do? Because you guys can both see inside. You can see both creatures.
I'm just gonna go in and confront them.
Kang's like, screw all this. I'm just going in and we're going to destroy these evil things.
Go in and get as close as we can before launching the attack. Which is what I assume that we're going to do once everyone's in position.
Sure. Well, go ahead and let's see. Why don't you give me a stealth check, Omi, as you're... actually, you're not moving in. You're kind of skedaddling across the back wall, so I'm not going to make you do that. So now, Kang, you said you're going in, so explain what you're doing in.
I will try and stealth in a little bit. I want to get as close to them before I actually confront them, if that makes any sense.
Sure. Give me a stealth check, and I will do a perception check to see if I notice. Ooh, I feel pretty confident about this perception check.
So I'll stride in until they notice me.
Yeah, as you get to about right there, they definitely notice you. So for sure, yeah. Oops, I actually deleted the wrong creature. Good call, Dave. But that's no problem.
was gonna say he disappeared.
Yeah, he did. That's okay. Easy fix. I just got to put him back in the combat tracker and then on the map. So that was my mistake. So there he is. Yeah. As you get to about where you're at, it turns around and it notices you. And as it turns around and notices you, it kind of slashes its hands down, and its claws get even a little bit longer, and it looks like they're charging in to attack. So roll initiative.
Right.
So we rolled already.
No, I think that was for the outdoor encounter, wasn't it? Nice rolls. And also, you guys can use other types of initiative as well. And you did emu because you're using stealth and stuff. But it also mentions if you're using any kind of like deception or negotiation, you can use that skill check as well, or you can just use perception, stealth, etc. So there's actually quite a bit of versatility and initiatives in Pathfinder 2, which is cool. All right, so Kang, you're up first again, as these creatures looks like they are coming towards you. So you are up first. Also, Emu, you'll get surprised because of your stealth roll, and they never notice, so they don't know you're there. So you'll get a bonus for that.
Cool.
All right, Kang.
So Kang will cast a spell on himself. I'll cast Magic Weapon on my 9-ring sword.
Okay.
Put that effect on myself. And that's 2 actions, and I will raise my shield while cursing these foul beasts back to the planes that they came from.
Ooh, yeah. Why don't you give me a religion check also? I'm not sure if it takes an action to determine what a creature is. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I had actually rolled when Omi rolled, and it was shit, so I didn't even ask. So
okay. So I'll go ahead and I'll check to see if it's an action. Let me write this down also. Action.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I think it might be. But, I mean, Pathfinder 2 is new to all of us, so not a problem. Does action require monster checks?
Because if I'm recalling right, there's actually a skill feat that you can take that turns it into like a non-action.
A non-action? Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. But we'll do it this way for now. I'm not worried about it. So your roll anyway. You know that it's a fiend, a demon, but you don't know what type it is. This is one that you have not studied.
Fair enough.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I think it is.
So shield up, sword glowing, ready for his advance.
Yep. Definitely a demon. You just don't know which one it is. All right, so we'll just go right on down the line. Omi, you're next.
Omi's going to start tapping his spoons again and kind of getting a beat going and playing some kind of church song for King.
And you can start to hear screeches and squealing going on the side of the church. Both you and Splug being outside of the window. Of course, they're muted because of the windows. But yeah, you can definitely hear that something's going on in there. All right, lingering composition.
Kind of inspire all my allies, and then I'm going to fire once I get like some energy built up with the spoons, I'm going to point it over at the medium fiend there and fire a ray of frost at him.
Okay. Let me ask you about inspire courage. Does Zero and Splug have to be within line of sight for that to work?
Let me check.
I'm guessing they just have to be able to hear him.
It's a verbal casting, so let's see. It doesn't say.
You inspire your allies with words or tunes of encouragement, so I think think that implies just hearing.
Yeah, I would say they can hear you. It's a little muted because of their outside, but yeah, I'm good with that. I just wanted to make sure that you needed to have line of sight also, so because a lot of spells require that. All right, very cool. Good to go. Thanks for that. 3 rounds of awesomeness. I like it.
That's a bad miss.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, your Ray of Frost definitely misses. Basically goes into one of the pews and a bunch of wood splinters up. A couple of books fly up. Pages fly out of it. Ooh, bad shot there.
We're just here to help him defile the church. It's all good.
Yeah. Going to hell for that one. All right, the Fiend up here on the altar. It is going to start. Well, it's already kind of flapping its wings. It is kind of hovering there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly, and I'm going to fly to Kang the Battle Priest. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Definitely plenty of movement. And I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to do two claw attacks. So the first claw attack on Kang. Ooh, 24. That is a hit.
Shield block reaction.
Ah, that's right. So that is does that give you +2, right? I believe.
I'm not sure. I think I take the damage. It just
you'll take the damage, but we'll have to negate the hardness of your shield. So what is the hardness of your shield?
I have a steel shield with a hardness of 5.
Okay, so let's do the damage. So you'll take no damage from the shield because of the hardness is a 5, and it's basically 2 - 1 for the slash. So you're not going to take any damage. Your shield isn't even affected. It takes the damage. Now you will, however, you'll take 2 damage from a poison. All right. So you'll get from its venomous, this kind of this bile that's kind of dripping off of its claws. So we will go ahead and give you 2 damage for that. So give me a saving throw, a fortitude saving throw. Okay, so your saving throw. All right, so you're good to go there. You made your saving throw, and we will continue on. All right. Yeah, I mean, I could give you the saving throw also, but might as well let you do it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
All right, so we're good to go. We're gonna move on to that was the second attack, right? Yeah, that was his first attack. Let's go with a second attack as well. That will be at -5. So we'll do that because they can use 3 actions as well, the monsters. And that's a critical miss. So it basically just kind of it misses big time. All right. Next we'll go to Splug. Splug is basically gonna hold until he waits to see what Zero's doing, and then he'll do whatever Zero's doing. So Emu, you are up, and you are also concealed. So these creatures do not know that you're there.
Okay. Let's see. I was planning on shooting him, so I had my bow out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a shot. Is there any penalty for shooting into combat in current Pathfinder like there is in Pathfinder 1? Precise shot or something like that?
I don't think so. I don't remember reading anything like that, but I'll write that down on the list to check. So, but you can just go ahead and attack with a +2.
Okay. So I will shoot just straight down in between the pews here at this little guy, but I'm going to stay crouched down kind of low and try that one. So let's see. So you said I had a surprise. Do I do anything else to load up a surprise? Is that like a +2 modifier or something? Or
Yeah. Yep, +2.
2. And short.
Oh, that's a nice hit. Yeah, that's even a critical. Nice.
Cool.
So
All right.
you'll see double the damage coming in.
So I already have sneak attack already loaded on my effects. I'm not going to add it twice. So, and then so I just drag this over.
Look at all those. Ooh, nice rolls. Holy cow, nice
Dang,
rolls.
nice.
Yeah, this thing is heavily wounded as the arrow basically goes through it about halfway.
Yeah.
And the weight of the arrow is starting to kind of make it kind of hover a little bit lower. It looks like it's starting to sink a little bit.
Got it. And so now it knows I'm there, so it's no longer
correct
hidden. What about the other fiend? Was he able to probably see that the arrow came from that direction? Then would he no longer be flat-footed? Probably.
Yeah, he's turned around, so yeah, he knows you're there now.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a second shot at him.
Okay. So you haven't taken any other actions, so you can take 3 actions if you want, all 3 attacks if you want. Ooh, look at that! Your
Just a
second
regular hit.
at a -5 is a hit. Yeah.
But it does not get so it's not flat-footed anymore. So that should be. Actually, did I even roll sneak attack last time? I don't know that I did because I forgot to put flat-footed on it.
Actually, I don't see it. So
it would just be an extra. Well, it was a crit, so it'd be 2d6.
Yeah, 2d6.
So before I do that, let me see if this actually killed it. Holy crap!
Oh, nice. So yes, the closet. I'm sorry. Yeah, the little tiny fiend that is dead. So basically, the arrow just incinerates it. It just bits of closet and demon are just all over the place. So yes, that is dead. So I will take that out of the tracker. The arrow continues to go through it and sticks in the wall. So
nice.
Yeah.
So my second attack, I guess I'll direct it to
the
first guy, the medium fiend.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to drag it to him to see if is it still a hit?
Sure. Yeah. Let's see. That is a hit. 20 is a hit. Just not a crit though.
Yeah. All right, and this is just regular damage. 3.
All right,
okay.
So it takes 4. It is wounded. I like the crit system in
Pathfinder. Or would it do sneak attack since he's still flat? If he hadn't moved yet this round, is it?
Can you benefit from sneak attack more than one time around?
I have no idea.
I don't think there's limits on it like there is in 5e.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and add sneak attack damage on, and then you can look that up when it's not your turn to double clarify that. All right,
just
we'll do another 4.
Another 4. Yep. And I guess I'll go ahead and take a third shot at him at minus 10.
Yeah. And I'll add that other 4 damage onto him. So, all right. And your third attack, minus 10, is a miss. Cool. All right, 0-10. What say you?
Okay, Splug.
Splug is anticipating your decision.
Splug?
Mm-hmm.
They're having all the fun in there, Splug. I need you to bust this window for me so I can jump in there and have some fun, okay?
He loves to break things. So you rip it open, and you can now see inside of the church. Splug moves over, kind of pushes you. You guys share the same space. I mean, you're not moving through. So he takes the hilt of it. Actually, he just takes his shield and gives it a good old shield bash. And let me do a strength check just to confirm that he's okay with this. Watch, I'll roll a 1.
Let's go, Splug. Come on.
Oh, yeah. All right, so let's see. My check for strength. Oh, yeah, 16. That's fine. He takes his shield and just reaches up, and the beautiful yellow tainted glass just falls to the ground, and he takes his shield and he kind of goes along the edges, so there's no sharp protruding edges that'll cut you going through. So you're good to go. And then Splug steps back out of the way.
Okay, right. I'm going to charge. I see him, so I'm going to charge toward him, and then cast Electric Arc.
Sure. Yeah. It will say that it was 20. I'll say it was double just to climb into the window. But yeah, you got 10. Yeah, you got plenty of movement, so you're good to go. And you can definitely see the fiend.
Okay. Shoot, hold on.
No problem.